Hello, my name is Sheikh Mohammed Jalani bin Sheikh Ismail and I'm from 5 Sabali. Today, I'm going to explain about the Bernoulli principle acting on a plane, which results in the production of lift force by the aerofoil. The aerofoil shape of the wing of an aeroplane causes air to flow at a different speed past the top section and the bottom section. According to Bernoulli's principle, at higher air velocity at top section produces a lower pressure, while the lower air velocity at the bottom section produces a region of high pressure. This difference in pressure produces a lift force acting upwards on the aeroplane, shown in this figure. Next, I'm going to explain about the factors that affect the lift force. First, we will talk about speed. As you can see here, there's two graphs. One is the speed graph. There's a thrust speed drag. Another one is the force graph. Lift force, weight, and the resultant force. Right now, the plane is idle, resulting to no lift force. Means the resultant force is same as the weight. To increase the lift force, we have to increase the speed. To increase the speed, we have to increase the thrust. When we increase the thrust, the speed will increase. Right now, as you can see, there's a line called stall line limit. When the speed reaches the stall line limit, it means that the lift force is same as the weight. Then the resultant force is 0. Right now, the plane is floating. If this speed passes the stall line limit, it won't affect the lift force. The lift force will still be the same as the weight. The speed affects the response of the lift force after the stall line limit. Will affect the value of the lift force below the stall line limit. The total lift force acting on the aeroplane is also affected by the angle of attack, as shown in this figure. When the airfoil is at a certain angle of attack, the airfoil exerts a force on the airflow. According to Newton's third law of motion, a reaction force will act on the wing of the aeroplane, contribute to the lift force that acts on the aeroplane. To make the aeroplane move upwards, we have to increase the angle of attack. When we increase the angle of attack, the drag will increase. So when the drag increases, the speed will decrease. To compensate this drag force, we have to increase the thrust to make the speed pass the stall line limit, thus resulting the lift force to increase. Now the resultant force will act upward on the aeroplane, making the plane go upwards. Next, we're going to talk about stall. How the stall work is when the plane exceeds the angle of attack limit, which produces a lot of drag that the thrust cannot compensate. Even though thrust is 100%, the drag is too much, bringing the speed down, passing below the stall line limit. Since the lift force will be affected by the speed when it passes below the stall line limit, making the lift force drop and the resultant force pointing downwards. This will cause the aeroplane to drop down. Next, we're going to talk about the rotation of the plane. If you notice, when the plane turns left or turns right, the speed decreases. This is because when the plane turns left, the lift force will also follow the plane's wing. Because it's perpendicular, the lift force is perpendicular to the plane's wing. We bring down the lift force to the weight. As you can see, the resultant force is pointing left and down, which means the plane will move downwards. To compensate this, we have to increase the angle of attack, since the speed won't affect the lift force past the stall line limit. The angle of attack does. So we increase the angle of attack, the drag increases, the speed will drop. When the speed drops, the lift force increases, thus making the aeroplane go left linearly. More higher angle of attack, more higher lift force, making the plane move upwards and to the left. Now we see the application, and this is the takeoff. This is when the plane is flying in a straight line. And this is when the plane is turning. That's only from me. Thank you.